guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be customizing 5 to 10 decks cards and creating this kind of cute aesthetic card play where you can just play with your cards. So before I start talking about a whole bunch of stuff, let's jump straight into the video. Alright guys, so let's get started. First, I'm laying out some paper so that none of the paint gets stuck. What we're going to be doing is, right now, we'll be painting the front and backs of this card. This is the 6 of Hearts. I don't have a lot of experience with painting cards, so bear with me on this one, but yeah. I'm just going to be using a gloss acrylic white paint from Walmart or any other store, and some brushes I just found for $1 at a dollar store. Yeah, sorry about my paint holder. It's like the only thing I had in hand. So I added in the paint, and let's finally get started. So first I'll be coloring the 6 of Hearts along with 5 other cards. So I'm gonna make a deck total of 6 cards. Okay, so yeah. When I started this, I expected it to go on the card really easily, but after one coat, I realized that I definitely need to do more than one, and drying was the most of my issues. This actually took me a pretty long time to do. In retrospect, it actually took me longer than I was committed to. More than an hour, but yeah, I got everything painted and dried. Okay, I'm gonna speed this up, but right now, about now, I was done with my first coat, and suddenly I realized that these weren't drying whatsoever, and I ended up just putting on some wet stuff, so I turned on the fan and got up some lights, and it finally started drying. The only problem was I had to take multiple breaks to the bathroom because paint kept on getting on my hands. At this point, I was already on my 3rd coat, and all that was left to do was to let them dry, come back, and paint off some of the missed details. So yeah, everything turned out pretty great. I was just painting and over. I think this was my 4th coat by the time I thought it was officially done. Alright guys, so after waiting for all the paint to dry, it was finally time to do the bottom of the card. For this, what I was planning to do was just do one coat for the bottom and fix any issues, and then paint it red or pinkish. At this point, some of it was slightly dry, but I had some really random issues when I started picking up the rest of them. I had already waited around 1 hour, but not everything was dry. So I ended up messing up a lot of the front and the back, which wasn't a very good idea. Okay, so as I kept on painting the back and putting it down, I slowly realized that the paint from the first layer on the top was sticking to the bottom of the paper. And this got me super worried, thinking about how this was going to end out. And after a long run of doing coat and coat over and over again, I think we finally got it. I ended up just not layering it too much, or else nothing would ever dry. I actually ended up waiting for an hour before coming back. Okay, I waited an hour and came back, and I started painting the backs pink. This was because almost everything in my office was pink, and you know, my whole theme was pink hearts and stuff like that. While I was painting, it actually dried super quickly, and it only took me 1 coat to cover the entire thing because I already painted it white. Alright guys, so after just writing game cards on there, I started covering all of my cards in gold leaf, which is really easy to find at any dollar store. slime store or Amazon online if you have to. I started sprinkling some gold leaf that I crumbled up in there, and gold leaf makes a mess, so I do not actually suggest you use gold leaf, but it was super pretty. And then I just added some really nice purple glitter and tried my best to clean everything up. Well, during this time, I'm just listening on Disney Plus. Please sponsor me too, on some episodes of Sydney to the Max. And after hours of back and forth drying, painting, gesso, gold leaf, washing my hands, this is what our cards look like. Thank you guys so much for watching. So overall, these cards are so aesthetically pleasing. I love how the gold leaf complements the pink, and how every time you just stretch one of them, they crackle because of the gesso and the gold leaf. The purpose of these cards are not only to be aesthetically pleasing, are because every single family night with my family, we don't really know what games to play, and I always needed a chooser or a wheel of names or something online. By the way, wheels of names, you're awesome. So instead, I put some names of games on some cards that I painted, and there you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment down below. See you guys tomorrow.